Something historic just happened in the Philippines. For the first time in its history, the nation has taken a bold step into the future of military technology. The country, known for its beautiful islands, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage, has just received its very first stealth drone. A cutting-edge piece of technology that signals a new era for the nation's defense capabilities. This event marks a significant turning point in the way the Philippines can defend and watch over its vast territory, which includes thousands of islands and a long strategic coastline. For many years, the country has relied on traditional methods, patrol boats, manned aircraft, and soldiers on lookout posts, to monitor its land and sea borders. These methods, while effective in the past, have their limitations in today's rapidly changing security environment. Now, with the arrival of a stealth drone, the future of Philippine defense is changing dramatically. This advanced drone can fly undetected, gather intelligence, and provide real-time surveillance over vast areas, giving the military a powerful new tool. This isn't just a new gadget or a showpiece for the military. It represents a leap forward in technology and strategy, allowing the Philippines to keep pace with other nations in the region. It's a sign that the Philippines is stepping up its game. The world is watching closely as the country demonstrates its commitment to modernizing its armed forces and protecting its sovereignty. Neighbors and rivals alike are paying close attention to what this means for the balance of power in Southeast Asia. The introduction of stealth technology could shift regional dynamics and influence future military strategies. For a country facing growing security challenges, including territorial disputes and maritime threats, this new capability could not have come at a more crucial time. It offers a new layer of protection and a stronger deterrent against potential aggressors. The stealth drone's arrival was met with excitement, pride, and a bit of caution. While many celebrate this technological leap, some wonder about the responsibilities and challenges that come with such advanced equipment. Some see it as a bold move that will strengthen alliances and partnerships, while others question how it might affect relationships with neighboring countries and the broader region. But one thing is clear, the Philippines is ready to embrace new technology in ways it never has before. This marks the beginning of a new chapter in the nation's defense story. In this essay, we'll explore what this new drone means for the Philippines, how it works, and why it represents such a big step forward for the country's military and technological ambitions. We'll look at the potential impact on the country, the region, and even the future of how nations around the world protect themselves in an increasingly complex and high-tech era. Let's break down the basics of this fascinating technology, starting from the very beginning. A drone, in its simplest form, is an aircraft that doesn't need a pilot sitting inside to fly. Instead of a cockpit with a human at the controls, it soars through the sky all on its own. These unmanned aircraft are operated remotely by skilled pilots on the ground, or sometimes they're programmed to follow a specific route using advanced onboard computers and sensors. Now, let's talk about stealth. In the world of military technology, stealth means being extremely difficult to detect, whether by sight, sound, or radar. So when you put it all together, a stealth drone is a highly advanced flying robot designed to be nearly invisible, even to the most sophisticated detection systems like radar. But how does a stealth drone manage to stay hidden from prying eyes and enemy sensors? The secret lies in its unique design. The drone's body is shaped with sharp angles and smooth surfaces that deflect radar waves away, rather than bouncing them back to the source. Special coatings and materials absorb radar energy, making it even harder to spot. Unlike regular planes, which show up clearly on radar screens, stealth drones are engineered to slip through undetected, almost like a ghost in the sky. This makes them almost invisible, even when flying at high altitudes or in broad daylight, blending seamlessly with the clouds and the horizon. Stealth drones can soar above dangerous or contested areas, gathering crucial intelligence and monitoring activity below, all without alerting anyone to their presence. Equipped with high-tech cameras, radar, and a variety of sensors, they can observe, record, and analyze what's happening on the ground in real time. While some stealth drones are armed and capable of carrying out precision strikes, their primary mission is to act as the ultimate eyes and ears in the sky, seeing everything while remaining unseen. For the Philippines, having access to stealth drones means gaining a powerful, silent guardian overhead, one that can watch over the nation's vast coastlines and borders without drawing attention. These drones can detect threats early, track suspicious movements, and instantly relay vital information to commanders and decision-makers, helping to keep the country safe and secure. In the past, the Philippines depended on old planes and ships to watch its territory. These tools were slow, easy to spot, and expensive to use. Patrols took a long time and often missed important events. Technology lagged behind many of its neighbors. Getting a stealth drone is a big leap forward. It shows that the Philippines is serious about protecting itself. It is no longer just reacting to threats, it can now look ahead and plan. This marks a new era in the country's defense story, a shift from being reactive to proactive. This move didn't happen overnight. It took years of planning, training, and building new partnerships with other countries. The government has made defense modernization a priority, and the arrival of this drone is proof of that promise. People in the Philippines can now feel more secure. Their leaders have new tools to keep watch, respond to emergencies, and protect national interests. It's a proud moment, but also a reminder of the work that still lies ahead. The Philippines is made up of more than 7,000 islands. This makes the country beautiful, but also very hard to protect. The sea stretches for thousands of miles, with small islands scattered everywhere. Pirates, smugglers, and even hostile ships can slip through gaps. In the past, patrol boats and airplanes could not cover all these areas all the time. It was too costly and slow. Sometimes, trouble would go unnoticed until it was too late. This is where drones come in. They can fly for hours without needing rest, and they can reach remote places quickly. A stealth drone, in particular, can quietly watch over busy sea lanes or hidden coves. It can spot suspicious boats or aircraft without giving away its own position. This helps the Philippine military react faster and smarter than before. With better coverage, the country can protect fishing grounds, prevent illegal activities, and respond to emergencies. The challenge of geography becomes much easier to handle with eyes in the sky. The South China Sea is, honestly a flashpoint, a region where tensions can flare up at any moment, and the world is watching closely. Many countries, like the Philippines, China, Vietnam, and Malaysia, all claim parts of it, leading to a tangled web of overlapping territorial boundaries that are hotly contested. The area is, well, incredibly rich in fish, oil, and natural gas, making it a valuable resource for everyone involved. On top of that, it's also a major shipping route. About a third of global maritime trade passes through these waters, so any disruption here could have worldwide consequences. Recently, tensions have grown because of overlapping claims and, military buildups. Warships and Coast Guard vessels from different nations often find themselves operating in close quarters, raising the risk of misunderstandings or even accidental clashes. For the Philippines, keeping an eye on what's happening in the South China Sea is absolutely critical. The country needs to know who's moving where and what activities are taking place to safeguard its own interests and respond quickly to any incidents. Ships and planes from other countries often operate close to Philippine waters, sometimes just miles from the coastline. This constant presence means the situation can change rapidly, and the stakes are always high. Sometimes there are even confrontations between coast guards or fishing boats. These encounters can escalate quickly, turning routine patrols into international incidents that grab headlines and strain diplomatic ties. Missing even a single incident could have, really big consequences. A missed incursion or an unreported clash could lead to misunderstandings, or worse, spark a larger conflict that nobody wants. That's why a stealth drone is perfect for this environment. It can operate quietly and efficiently, gathering crucial information without drawing attention or escalating tensions. It can fly along disputed borders, gather information, and report back without being detected. This allows the Philippines to monitor activities in real time, even in areas that are difficult or dangerous for manned patrols. This gives the Philippines a much clearer picture of what's happening and helps leaders make better decisions. With live footage and up-to-date data, they can respond faster and more effectively to any situation. In a place where tensions can rise quickly, having high-tech eyes in the sky makes all the difference. It's not just about surveillance, it's about staying one step ahead and preventing surprises. It helps avoid surprises, manage risks, and most importantly, protect the nation's interests. In today's world, technology like this isn't just an advantage, it's a necessity for national security and peace in the region. Stealth drones are not just for watching enemies, they can also save lives. The Philippines is hit by typhoons, earthquakes, and floods every year. Getting information quickly about damaged areas can mean the difference between life and death. With a stealth drone, emergency teams can see which villages need help first. They can spot blocked roads, flooded towns, or people stranded in remote places. This makes disaster response faster and more effective. Smuggling is another big problem. Drugs, weapons, and even people are moved illegally through the country's vast waters. Regular patrols can miss these activities, but a stealth drone can track boats without alerting them. In these ways, the new drone is more than a military tool. It is a valuable asset for keeping the country safe, not just from enemies, but from disasters and crime. Other countries in Southeast Asia are watching closely. Some, like Indonesia and Malaysia, have their own drone programs. Others may now feel pressure to speed up their plans. The arrival of a stealth drone in the Philippines could make neighbors rethink their own security strategies. Some countries may welcome the move. They see it as a way to keep the region safer and prevent surprises. Others might worry about an arms race. If one country gets new technology, others may feel they need to catch up. Regional meetings and talks about defense are likely to focus more on drones and new technology. Countries may share tips or even work together on joint patrols, but there could also be more competition as each nation tries to stay ahead. In any case, the region will not be the same. The Philippines' move will push everyone to think harder about how they use technology to protect their interests. For years, people said the Philippines was behind in military technology. Old ships, outdated planes, and limited budgets made it hard to keep up. But things are changing. The stealth drone is just one part of a bigger plan to modernize the country's armed forces. The government has invested in new equipment, better training, and closer ties with allies. This makes the military stronger and more ready for both old and new threats. The stealth drone is a symbol of this change, a sign that the Philippines is ready to protect itself in a modern way. This step forward has benefits beyond the military. It can mean more jobs, better education in science and technology, and stronger partnerships with other countries. It shows the world that the Philippines is not just catching up, but aiming to lead. Modernizing defense is never easy. It takes money, time, and hard choices. But with each new step, the Philippines grows stronger and more confident. The arrival of the stealth drone is just the beginning. Around the world, military technology is changing fast. Drones, artificial intelligence, and cyber tools are all shaping the future of warfare. Countries that adapt quickly will be safer and more influential. For the Philippines, this means staying curious, open, and ready to learn. There will be challenges, new threats, new costs, and new questions about how to use these tools wisely. But there will also be new chances to protect the country and help its neighbors. People in the Philippines and beyond should keep an eye on these changes. Drones could change not just how wars are fought, but how peace is kept. They might even save lives in ways we can't yet imagine. As the world moves forward, the Philippines is now part of the story. With a stealth drone in the sky, the nation is writing a new chapter, one that could inspire others to reach higher and dream bigger.